familiar with Magic the Gathering?
What? Oh yeah, I heard of it.
Okay, yeah, so this is the art that I created with the cards.
Whoa, that's creepy.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yeah. What's it for?
This piece of one behind me. The one behind me was actually just a personal piece. So, in other words, it was just a painting of photography. And that was for Magic the Gathering. It's a play of Alright, see you later.
Okay, so this will be up here for a while. Like 3-4 months. Because I want to check out the Chuck Jones, but I want to come back maybe a little later and do that. That's interesting. Anytime. Thank you. Did you come to the museum or did you go to the museum? I
here in the city. Do some work for Hasbro. Is that Magic the Gathering? Yeah. Are you familiar with that?
I've seen a bit.
Okay, yeah.
I've tried to get it too and then never actually used them because I don't play.
That's probably a wise choice. Just because it hurts really.
They're addictive things, and I've already got a bad comic addiction. So I mean, why put it into playing cards when it's all like, all right, I'm gonna have to spend $20 and then another 20 and then another like 5.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I'd much rather have an art book infatuation. So I'm actually about to next weekend go over to WonderCon and blow who knows how much just going from booth to booth and being like, hey, what's your name? Sean Bean, I love you, man. Let me get your book.
Yeah.
So.
Exactly. So you're gonna head down to Anaheim. You're doing a trek down.
Actually, I am from Anaheim.
Oh, you are?
I make a trek up. This is,
I just watched a little. I spilled some water here by the That's okay. I was trying to dry it out, but I think I just need to take this cloth off. This is a personal project I did.
Yeah.
Mixed photography and digital and traditional. All kind of smashed together. Have you been into comic books for a while?
Yeah, since I was young.
Okay. Just kind of give you also the take. I really was influenced by Bill Sienkiewicz and George Pratt and also David McKean.
I was gonna say McKean because I see this and the first word that comes to my mind is Mirror Mask. Love that film a lot. Sadly to say, I haven't seen like a lot of his books.
Oh,
but I mean, McKean though, like whenever I see it, you can feel like when it's got that kind of collaged feel to it.
Exactly.
Like I've seen a lot of his Sandman covers for he does with gaming. So
Yeah,
it's like
exactly.
freaking amazing.
That's spot on, yeah. Because I remember seeing his work and I went, oh, you can do that?
Yeah.
Really? That's what you can do? So I initially was trying to emulate his work, but then I just realized I'll just be just a knockoff.
Yeah.
So then I just started, it's accumulation of years and years of just doing stuff on the side. But enough people that I knew personally liked it. You should do a book. So that's what came of it.
Definitely.
And that one's more of just really into creature design, so I work for different video game companies and film companies.
Well, it seems like San Francisco is the place to be if you are interested in doing freelance for video game companies. A lot of them have offices out here.
Yeah, it's probably one of the biggest hubs.
Wait, do you know or have you worked with Genevieve Say?
The name doesn't sound familiar.
Yeah.
Is that a local artist here too?
In sorts. She's located up here. I picked up her book actually last year over at Comic-Con, and yeah, it had a little bit of creature design, but mostly was like just cutesy storybooks and such. But she was saying that she does video games up here, or was working for a video game company up here.
Yeah, there's a lot of studios here, so you're absolutely right about that. Especially now since everything's becoming a lot more accessible, so when I say that, mobile.
Yeah.
So, anyways, a lot of opportunity. But yeah, it's either here or oddly enough, Dallas, Texas.
Really?
There's a lot of game company studios.
Okay. I didn't know Dallas would be a location for that. I know for voice acting, Dallas is one of the places that helps for voice acting.
I thought Dallas would be.
Yeah. Dallas, New York, and LA. So yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense, but it's become definitely in the Midwest. It's a really pretty big hub.
Okay. Pretty cool. Wait, who do you get these printed with?
So this book I self-published, self-printed, and I use a print broker based here in San Francisco. And print broker, all it is that they have different locations that they print. So they print here in the city, and they print in China, and they print in Thailand. So it depends on.
I hear you printing. If you do the printing in China, it's like nothing almost to get them printed.
Beautiful.
Yeah. I mean.
But the catch is though is that with China, if you want to get the full price, you have to get the stuff in bulk. You can't say, hey, can I get a 500 or 1,000? It doesn't exist. You have to get 3,000, 5,000, 10,000.
Okay, and so that's like 10 grand right there, huh?
More than that.
Okay.
So you think 3,000, and probably around 15.
Okay.
Start.
Wow.
It's up from there. So per unit, it's affordable. As a whole, it's really expensive.
Oh.
And then, but if you spend the same price point, you'll get less books, but for higher. So in other words, in the States and Canada, there's printers, but the book costs more than for a larger book.
So it's just depending on how much you're willing to put in for the deals.
So yeah. Actually, I find it's more of how much product can you do.
Yeah.
And do you have an audience, and do you have a product that people want to buy? So
Well,
But anyways, but yeah, so that's, anyways, I'll give you a heads up. And that other one was by a publisher, so it's a new publisher I've been dealing with. Trinity. They have offices here and also in France. They're predominantly a European publisher. So this book you can only buy from me unless you come to be here. So, which is could be likely.
actually, funny enough, there's probably a middleman. You might, if you want to talk to a guy named Stuart King.
Oh, yeah, I'm aware of it.
Okay, I mean, because he does a lot of, like, he does move product from France to here.
Yep.
Over in, yeah.
I'm pretty sure he'll be dealing with the publishers. They gave me a small stash, so I just keep those for myself personally.
Okay.
So I'll love the publisher, but I know who you're talking about, and they're definitely coots. They know each other.
Okay, so in that case, sooner or later, I'll probably be seeing this book then on his.
And yeah, that's probably the only place we can see it.
All right.
But I'll also be at Comic Con too. I won't be at WonderCon, but I have a booth at Comic Con.
All right. Well, then I'll be seeing you there too. I'm gonna be there, for like 3 days.
Awesome. Yeah. Well, cool. So you got tickets and everything already?
Yeah. No. Professional pass.
Oh.
Yeah.
You didn't buy it?
Yeah. So.
Because they even limit the amount of people can get pro badges. So
Oh
it's
yeah.
really difficult.
No. I learned my lesson. I didn't not even learn my lesson. They taught me a lesson last year. You better make sure that they know exactly who you're supposed to be. Because they tried to give me what's it called pass last year, a dealer pass or like
Exhibitor or
no. More.
Press?
Not press. Press gets first access to badges. Second is artists. Third is not so much lawyers, but agents.
Okay.
Agents and other people on the side of the business. They get third access to it, but they have to purchase theirs.
Oh, gotcha.
So they tried to make me one of them. No, I draw. Give me my artist badge, please.
Yeah, right.
So by the time they gave it to me, though, they were like, it can only be you. Can't bring a second person with you. So which I cried up into my pillow for a few hours, got over it, and then we're done.
Yeah. So you said you have a program, so that you work in the business as well?
I'm like on the fringe.
That's good.
No, I do caricature,
Okay.
but I also do storyboarding and whatever else I can get my hands on. Copywriting. If I can ever get into, well, whenever I have to, I'll animate. So, yeah.
So what's your end goal? Do you want to be doing storefronts? Do you want to be doing animation?
My end goal? I want to be an empire.
An empire, okay.
Yeah. No, really, it's moreover, I have stories that I'd love to tell, and whenever I can finally get some time to focus on them and actually put in the kind of work that I want to, that's where I'd like to be. But other than that, day to day, I'd probably rather be doing the same things.
Gotcha. So I would say half of that was knowing the type of market you'd like to work in, as far as like the out. And then as long as you live in the market, it'll happen.
Yeah.
Unless you give up and stop playing. But
yeah, that's my problem. I go through phases of, all right, I'm going to do this many boards a day, I'm going to do this many thumbnails a day, and then after a week I'm like, all right, let me just do some caricatures and just like watch people around me instead. And so it's just about keeping, the focus and all that.
yeah, I would say right now, I've worked as a modeler, animator, doing concept artwork, I've done some storyboards. Usually storyboards is of course within the film, the manage for it. But marketing yourself as a storyboard artist is very difficult.
Yeah, that's what I found.
Yeah, it can't be just storyboards. There has to be a bigger picture around it.
Okay.
Because I know a couple of guys that are story artists that do storyboards at Pixar. And they're skilled designers, they work at Iron, they work at P1, work out at different film studios, but they would do not only character design, creature design, props and vehicles. On top of that, they're also storyboarding and doing animatics, so animating the storyboards.
Yeah.
it's usually storyboards.
You have to. It has to be just an arrow in the quiver. It can't be the only thing that you do.
Yeah, and it can be the only thing that you do. But I found most successful storyboard artists usually have a built experience database prior to that.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
So the guy that I know that used to work at Ireland, he was there for 10 years. And he went over to Pixar. He made me like, we want you to be a story artist.
Alright.
Cool. I've always wanted to be focused on storyboards. So prior to that, you could never get a full-time job in storyboard.
Yeah.
Everything else.
Okay.
But anyways, I just thought I was going to share that.
No, that's beautiful, man. Appreciate that.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Alright. Actually, you mind if I did a sketch of you real quick?
Sure.
Someone wants to talk to you.
I don't know if you're ready to start.
Is it okay? Is it okay if I
Yeah.
do this sketch?
It's good color. Feel free to Oh yeah, this is some equipment for Magic the Gathering. So like cut little trading card games sort of thing. So freelance for them. It's fun stuff. Monsters and scary things that go on. Did you get a chance to go through the museum?
Yeah.
Oh, you haven't gone through yet? No. That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to? Wow, so have you been here for a while?
It's my first time.
Did you? Wow. Have a good time?
Yeah, it's nice. I like it.
Awesome. Did you arrive just recently today?
How's it look?
Excellent.
Alright. Thank you.
Wow, you want
I
to
do
tour?
I do long trips.
Yeah, wow. So that's all like maybe 1 month traveling for you? Total?
Longer.
Or longer?
Yeah. I was home in April. So I traveled then probably 3 months.
Damn.
That's like
Last year I traveled for about 2 months.
go to.
I went to London and then went down to Italy and then Spain. Just ran around there. It's so fun. But I gotta say, I'm very envious because where you live, as you know, just access to everything. Just jump in the train and
Yeah.
get to the country.
It's really cool.
Yeah, so what part of Germany do you live?
In the south.
The south.
Yeah.
Where do you live? Because I'm going to Prague, see here, in September, first week of September. Then going from there to Berlin, and then to Frankfurt, and then I'll be going, actually south, going to Switzerland as well. So, small world. Yeah, I can't wait. I haven't been to Germany, so I look forward to it. Good, yeah. Yeah, I've heard very similar. I think there was one festival that used to be there. Maybe still is at Love Fest or Love.
Not correct.
and some people died because they got trouble. So
Oh.
it was pretty tragic.
Yeah. Because they have a festival here now. And it's the same name, so I wasn't sure if they moved
Maybe
it.
they.
Is it hangout?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, it reminds me a little bit of if you've been Burning Man, neon and
That's cool.
clubbing kids, that sort of thing. Yeah. It's pretty fun, but it's just crazy. It goes on for 2-3 days straight. And those are free, please. Take one.
That's fun.
Yeah, yeah. It has my website too. See, multiple there. So if you haven't, since you've been in San Francisco, have you been to the Mission? So give you cross street, 16th Street in Valencia.
Yeah.
Have you been there?
Yeah, just 15 minutes ago.
Oh, you were? Okay.
I will go tomorrow.
Yeah, there's a lot of really good restaurants there, nice bars too.
It's really cool.
I think, at least my opinion, in San Francisco, I like that neighborhood the best
Yeah,
because it's a different mix of people.
Yeah, multicultural.
Multicultural, exactly. Yeah. But as soon as you go from Valencia to Mission, then it starts to change a little bit.
Yeah, that's. And when we walked around a little bit, just a lot of flats and houses. Nobody's there. The Mission Street.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, good. Well, I'm glad you were able to see that. And then another place I'll recommend is Polk Street. Yeah.
How?
Yeah, Polk, P-O-L-K. If you were to follow Market Street, keep on going, there's another big street called Van Ness. So if you go on to Van Ness, it's heading north. Polk is the same street, just one block over. And the next north thing goes to North Beach.
Oh, yeah.
There was Polk Street, also a lot of really great restaurants, good bars.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We're having sessions for that next one. Oh, sorry, this artist.
Look at us. I'm hoping you're enjoying your time and your visit in the States.
Yeah, we'll come back. It's really cool here.
Well, I hope so. Yeah. That's awesome. Okay, all right. Well, it was nice talking with you. Hi.
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 I'm good. How are you?
Good, thank you.
Really well. I was looking at your
Are you familiar with the gathering? Okay, it's
Game, isn't it?
exactly. It's like flexible trade.
It's like card game. It's like a big card game, you know?
That's so cool.
It's kind of crazy. It's been going on for 10 years or something like that.
No, 20 years.
It's really ridiculous.
No, actually 20 years.
All right, so I was corrected.
Because the original artists have launched a Kickstarter to celebrate 20 years.
I can't find examples of the cards. Anyway, so yeah, that's artwork that, I'm pretty sure you know the size of the cards, the actual artwork.
Yeah.
Wait, I can show you my cards.
Oh, great, you have some of those.
Give me a moment.
And ironically enough, and this is self-published art book that I did, so one of the art directors saw this work. You gotta work on this stuff.
Yeah, it's really cool.
So they tend to give me more work that tends to be darker.
Yeah.
Figuratively.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah, so
that's-
it's like super small. But that's cool though. Super cool.
Thanks, man. So I work with multiple different clients. So this is one client. It's like a big old butcher knife.
Yeah.
They want to imply gore without showing too much. So I just started showing this sort of like skin sort of rabbit or something like that.
Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, I'm going to school right now.
Oh, you are?
For visual development and illustration. So.
Are you studying here at the academy? How far along are you?
This is my first semester
Oh, it
actually.
is? Right.
That's right, because she walked out, she's like, oh my god, there's Jason Felix.
I had to say hi. Yeah.
Well, welcome to. Have you just recently moved here too, or you've been
From Arizona.
from Arizona? Wow.
Well, she just moved here. We're just visiting.
Gotcha. Well, welcome to San Francisco.
Thank you.
It's an overwhelming city, but it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it really is. Look at this. That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's
So this one's supposed to be. I think the card was called Birthing in the Mirror, and what it was supposed to be, without once again showing it, was embedded into this sort of creature. So kind of similar to Alien. It had this sort of chest buster.
It has like the mechanical.
Exactly. So it has like this sort of sinew and sort of stuff. But once again, like it's trying to imply something without quite really showing it,
Yeah.
which is art itself. Yeah, visual development. There's once again, it's a really good school. It's really financially overwhelming, so
Yeah.
try not to look at the money too much.
Right. It'll be
No, that's
worth
me.
it. And yeah, she's the one that's gonna look at that. But yeah.
But there's in terms of visual development, there's so much opportunity here, and
To branch off.
there is. And personally, I'm not a fan of LA, but it's either here or LA. But in terms of once again for visual development, ILM, Pixar, PEI.
Super cool. They can only get this one.
Also, yeah, so these prints are each $10.
Okay.
They didn't have any labels.
Yeah.
So you're gonna give both the mirrors? Nice. As somebody who really enjoyed this card specifically, you like the designs turned into like a plushy toy.
So cool.
It was actually pretty fun.
Yeah.
Really cute.
That's awesome.
Do you want me to sign?
Yes, please. Sure. Awesome.
And also, if you didn't grab one, I also have a postcard that has my
Oh yeah.
my website information on there.
Cool.
Have you seen my website by chance? No? Okay. There's a lot of stuff up there.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Actually, that's just so fading into the dark there.
It's okay.
Here, let me just re-sign down here. This one.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So right now, I used to be in-house full-time, working for predominantly game studios.
Right.
And I've moved on to now contracting, so I do a lot of contract work for video games, specifically doing previews. And then I still do some client work for a few companies in LA for film. So there's a lot of opportunity out there, so it's great. But
Yeah.
once again, as far as networking, this is
Yeah, definitely. I've been meeting a lot of people, so. Yeah.
So were you staying in the dorms, or did you help her find?
Dorms.
Yeah, dorms. Okay.
Yes.
Well, I would say, just one word of advice, and definitely for yourself as well, when it comes to financial means, is that once you start getting familiar with the city, dorms are awesome because it's your classmates, and it's really fun that way. But if it eventually comes down to trying to save a little bit of money, there's a lot more affordable housing. But it's more or less just getting to know the city,
Yeah.
what you feel comfortable living.
Right.
So
Yeah, I'll
it's
definitely have to
always an
think
option.
about it because the dorms are kind of expensive.
Yeah, it's like I said, first semester, get your feet grounded,
Yeah.
figure it out that.
Stay around with students and stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to meet you. What's your name?
Alyssa.
Alyssa.
Nice to meet you.
Same here.
Hi.
Hey.
Let me get this one.
Oh, thank you. Oh, jeez, that's my wife. So you're still based in Arizona right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. What part of Arizona?
Tucson.
Tucson. All right. So what do you think of this weather? It's kind of boring and cold.
It's
You
better
come here,
than-
we're like expecting tropical.
Oh, no.
I'll have to say, as when I first moved here, I was expecting it to be, it looks sunny, but
Right.
it's
Oh, right. Yeah, it's cold. For sure.
Exactly.
Sunny and cold. Where are you from originally?
originally from Wisconsin.
Well, I'm originally from Detroit.
Oh, you are? Well, small world. Because I found that summers are just way too short. I'm pretty sure of that.
Well, Wisconsin, Detroit, at least the winters here are bright. Winters back there are dark and long.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, it was really fun. Nice to meet you. Thanks for stopping
Thank
by.
you.
All right, well, I'm pretty sure I'll see you around.
Yeah, for
All right.
sure. Thank you.